Dear students, I miss you a lot. I think you all might miss us a lot. Not only us, you all, of course, miss our campus just like ours. We all miss our campus, and but we have to continue our classes in online. So we have to do some lot of works, and I think our works will be successful if you all try your best to make our different questions to solve them. And if you want to make your result good, a good handsome result, you have to practice the questions and different types of studies hard. Now you know that in our last two classes I have discussed about some figures of species, and I think they are very helpful for you. And today I am going to discuss about some important questions, and I will give you some poems to practice in your home. So you know that in our reading skill in part C we have to face some questions. They are broad questions, and we have 10 marks for each question in each answers. So there is some common questions in part C. You can find that what is the theme of the poem? It is a common question. And another is what is a summary of the poem? Then what is the rhyme scheme of the poem? I have taught you how to find out the rhyme scheme and how to scan the poem, and what is sonnet and how to evaluate a poem as a sonnet. And in our last two classes I have discussed about some figures of species which are common in different board questions, different questions. So you have to practice them from different types of poems, from different writers, different poets. So look at the questions, they are the common. You know that you have to answer only 5 questions from part C. So there is 6 common questions, and if you I think about 5 will be common when you will face your question paper. So they are the common questions are: what is the theme of the poem? Write a summary of the poem. What is the rhyme scheme of the poem? Scan the poem. What is sonnet? Evaluate the poem as a sonnet. But if the poem is not sonnet, then you will not get the question. Okay, so how you will understand that the poem is not a sonnet? When you get the poem, then calculate the line. If there is 14 lines, then it may be a sonnet, then you will get the question. If there is less than 14 or more than 14 lines, then it will not be sonnet. Okay, so then you will not get the question if it is not sonnet. So the other 5 questions are common in every poem or every question paper. So you will have to answer only 5 questions. So if you practice all the questions of the 6, you will get 5 inshallah. Now I will give you 5 poems of different poets, and if you practice them in your home and try to answer all the questions for every poem, then you will be prepared for your next examination. So let's write some poems, and you will practice them. Here is 5 poems to practice at home. The first Poem name is Sonnet 18. It was written by William Shakespeare, and the first line of the poem is, "Shall I compare thee to a summer's day?" From the name, we can say that the poem is a sonnet. So, we can find the common question, what is a sonnet? Evaluate the poem as a sonnet. And the other 5 questions are common here. And then comes Sonnet 19 by John Milton. And the first line of the poem is, "When I consider how my light is spent." And we can see that the poem is also a sonnet. And then comes Two Daffodils by Robert Herrick. It's not a sonnet, it's only just a poem. The first line of the poem is, "Fair daffodils we weep to see." And then comes Elegy Written in a Country Churchyard by Thomas Gray. And the first line of the poem is, "Here rests his head upon the lap of earth." And it is also not a sonnet. To Autumn by John Keats is our last poem, and the first line of the poem is, "Season of mists and mellow fruitfulness." এই যে 5টা কবিতা তোমাদেরকে দেওয়া হলো, তার আগে আমরা 6টা কমন কোশ্চেন আমরা আলোচনা করছি। ওই কোশ্চেনগুলোর মধ্যে আমাদের হোয়াট ইজ সনেট, ইভ্যালুয়েট দ্য পোয়েম অ্যাজ এ সনেট, এগুলো এই 2টা কবিতার ক্ষেত্রে কমন অ্যাজ দে আর সনেট। অ্যান্ড পরে যে লাস্ট 3টা কোশ্চেন, এগুলোতে এই কোশ্চেনটা থাকবে না এই 3টা কবিতার মধ্যে, বিকজ দে আর নট সনেট। সো প্রথম যে 2টা, ফার্স্ট যে আমরা 2টা কবিতা, এই 2টার মধ্যে আমাদের কমন মানে 6টা কোশ্চেনের 6টাই থাকতে পারে, আর এই লাস্টের 3টার মধ্যে এই 6টা কমন কোশ্চেনের মধ্যে 5টা থাকবে, শুধু একটা বাদ যাবে। হোয়াট ইজ আ সনেট, ইভ্যালুয়েট দ্য পোয়েম অ্যাজ এ সনেট, এই কোশ্চেনটা। সো তোমরা এই কবিতাগুলো অবশ্যই বিভিন্ন বই থেকে দেখবে, যে তোমরা পাও কিনা। যদি না পাও তাহলে অনলাইনে সার্চ দিবে, এই নাম দেয়া আছে ফার্স্টেরটার কবিতার নাম এবং কবির নাম, তাহলে কবিতাটা পেয়ে যাবে। তারপর তোমরা পড়বে, পড়ার পরে তোমরা এগুলোর এই যে ফার্স্টে যেই আমরা 6টা কোশ্চেন তোমাদেরকে দিলাম, ওই 6টা কোশ্চেন প্রত্যেকটার জন্য আলাদা আলাদাভাবে তোমরা প্র্যাকটিস করবে। আর যদি তোমরা এগুলো প্র্যাকটিস করতে পারো, এগুলো সবগুলা ঠিকঠাকভাবে কমপ্লিট করতে পারো, আই উইশ ইউ উইল গেট অ্যাবাউট 5 of the questions in your question script, and then it will be helpful for you to answer easily. So I think you will practice them at your home, and you will be able to answer all the questions in the examination hall. So try your best. Allah Hafiz.